All right, my dudes, let's talk about this whole Bud Light guffaw here and maybe interject a little bit of common sense. Hey guys, I'm Jacob and you're watching the Prepper's Bunker Outdoors. This is a Christian conservative prepping and survival channel with a bit of military tactics and background. If you'd like to support this channel, please check out the description box below. We have my websites, beachandtactical.com, where I sell handmade rifle slings, custom to order, and Exodus knife and tool. Our knives are made in the USA and are made to be practical. All right, this month, for the month of April, our sponsors is Black Bear Custom Kydex, because I love his Kydex work. So you can check him out in the link below for the month of April. We have a Patreon, we have affiliate links. Also, check out Kentuckiana Gunworks for locally made gun oils and grease. They're absolutely fantastic, and you can use the coupon code TPBO for a discount. Check that out. Let's get you right back to the content. Now, I said we were going to interject some common sense, but the original definition of the term is probably more applicable here. The common sense is that if you drink diet beer, there's something wrong already. We live in a society where inebriation is directly tied to fun, to enjoyment. It's become part of our culture. What do you do that you enjoy doing without alcohol? For most people in this country and on this planet, the answer is nothing. So that's problem number one. So what you're going to see and what you're going to see people talk about is common sense. That is the sense for the common folk. That is the story that you are given that you are too stupid to digest. All right? And so the story for the common folks here is either let's go Bud Light or to heck with Bud Light. And we've got people sharing all of the other companies that the company that Anheuser-Busch is owned by or owns or whatever, all of its affiliates, all of its sister companies. And it's about everybody. And we'll get back to that in just a second. To go just beyond common sense, here's what's actually going to happen, and here's why this move by Budweiser, Anheuser-Busch is genius. All of the faux conservatives are going to pick up their pitchforks and torches and be like, they took our jobs! Right? And all of the liberals, fascists, commies, gender confused, mental disorder people, a lot of them will probably start drinking Bud Light if they didn't already. And then the faux conservatives will go right back to drinking Bud Light. So what was considered to be a, for some reason, conservative drink, just marketed exceptionally, has now just doubled its market. All attention is good attention. All right, so that's just a step beyond the normal common sense of like, why are you drinking diet beer? And then the step beyond that, why have you accepted inebriation as part of your culture? And so to get back to what I said I was going to get back to here a second ago, we're all sharing all of the other companies that they own, right? And people are saying that they're going to boycott all of those companies as well. They won't, but I hope they do, but they won't. Well, let's roll the time back here a little bit to when your God King of the gays, Trump, made June Gay Pride Month. And every single company on the planet started rainbow flagging everything. Were you paying attention? Are you connecting the rainbow flags to the anti-liberty agenda? Are you connecting freaking have you been thinking about this? Because I've been talking about all these companies that are on the no-go list, and yeah, it's basically everybody. It's basically every single brand that you buy every freaking day is owned by like 6 people. And they're all evil. Let's break this down a little further here. It's a psyop. Yeah, you're a freaking CEO of Anheuser-Busch. What? CIA. Looks like he's one of those dudes who's locking himself in an office with Evan Hafer. Black Rifle Coffee, Anheuser-Busch, Budweiser, in bed. They're doing the same thing. Guys, some people are drawing the line at this gender confusion and this worship of degeneracy that we see today. But the truth is, the social engineering goes back further. It goes back to the sexual degeneracy, not just the homosexual degeneracy. It goes back to what has been built into our entire culture. If you don't think that our government isn't spending your taxpayer dollars or Chinese dollars to sway public opinion and manipulate societal norms, you are lost. Your taxpayer dollars are going to the freaking NFL and to the NBA. Why? Is it going to be hard to connect the dots? Is it really hard? It's so weird, you know, that people want to rally behind the less degeneracies of their fathers that they think is cool and is part of the American dream. Somehow the American dream is the king of the hill dream of cracking a freaking diet beer with your homies every day after work or something. And now everybody's like, oh, it all went to hell when we started getting with these homos under Biden. Well, no, sorry, MAGA man, that was under Trump. But the degeneracy started far before that. And really, the full-on crash from society started with the death of morality in the Christian church. And the Christian religion being absolutely neutered and destroyed to the point where the average Christian today has no idea what they believe with theology. They don't know anything beyond God is love. They can't define love scripturally. In fact, almost no Christians seem to be able to. But God is love, and you're not supposed to judge anybody. Why read the Bible? Why read the Bible when the only thing you need to know is God is love and thou shalt not judge? Okay? So, yes, okay. Your TV, your mainstream media. You're not mainstream media. You think the FBI and the CIA aren't massively invested in memes and everything else? Guys, the best way to destroy the opposition is to run the opposition. That's why we have all of these social media influencers and politicians that are Trojan horses. How in a moral and educated society could Dan Crenshaw exist? How could Black Rifle Coffee exist? Grunt Style, 9 Line, who else? Somebody's going to put a bunch of stuff that I'm going to forget. Daniel Defense, Ruger, Rock River Arms, Springfield Armory, Troy Industries. Listen, guys, I know this is hard for some people, okay? Being pro-gun is not being pro-2A. And making a living and profit off of making guns is not being pro-2A. You don't need the Second Amendment to profit off of making guns because guess what? The government needs a lot of them. The shadow government, the New World Order, they need a lot of them. And I'm going to do a video here shortly about how, I mean, if you've got a couple brain cells to rub together, you know the Second Amendment is dead. But Some huge nails have been put into that recently, but here's what's going to happen. Driving your car is going to get incredibly expensive. Feeding your family is going to get incredibly expensive. Selling your guns is going to get extremely difficult, followed by becoming extremely easy and extremely lucrative. And you are going to sell your guns because you never got the training. At the end of the day, you know all of your fantasies are a lie, and you were never ready to use them in the first place. You never invested in that ability in the first place, so you are going to just do it the easy way and just give them up anyways, and your kids will never have them. And everybody's over here like, I'll never give up my guns. But they've got a stack of budget ARs that don't even have sights on them. So, anyways, a little bit off topic. Yeah, the CIA is running businesses in America. They are, you know, all of these people who say that they don't believe in mainstream media get all of their talking points from mainstream media. And Heavy Duty Country and Black Scout Survival and all of your favorite people on Fox News and whatever else, all they're doing is repeating what's going on in mainstream media. And they might say it in a different tone, but it's still all the same crap. They're still controlling the narrative. The narrative is everything, and the thing that they do not want is you unplugging. So don't worry about whether you drink Bud Light or not. How about get sober, work out, go get some training, move out of the suburbs, and invest in your family? How about sell that new car that you're making payments on and your wife's new car that she's making payments on, get a smaller house further away from work, work less, spend more time raising your kids? How about finding out what you actually believe in your religion? Trying to become educated, trying to find the truth, trying to find why your church has been lying to you and your father and your grandfather your whole life. And stop following people who do nothing but post selfies non-stop every day on their social media and are trying to get you to pay them to join their Discord server, because Discord is for feds and commies. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I hope you have a blessed day.